I found some new Ekko Yasuo tech, I think. A dirty left-right mix-up that can be spiced up with a throw or overhead and always leaves you with sandwich pressure. Whenever you have Yasuo on one side of a guy and Ekko on the other, as Yasuo you can do something like medium, then into heavy, forwards S1, and the moment you input that forwards S1 you tag out to Ekko and hold special 2. Nothing fancy here though, this just gets you a normal -1 on block Ekko clone. But just as we're letting go of that S2 button, we're going to press S1. Doing this as late as possible is key, allowing Ekko to have a huge advantage but not creating a gap or it would be parryable. This will also put the clone, Ekko, Yasuo, and the enemy all in the perfect spots. And this is where we get our mix. We either do 2M, which may need to be ever so slightly delayed as if done really tight, it can end up about +13 here. And 2x it's important that there's a very small gap for the actual mix-up or the game will auto-block for you. But if the gap is larger than 4 frames, there's people being able to chicken block out of it. So we do 2M or we can teleport into 2L. Now we do this just a little bit after the S2 hits and when you're behind the opponent, making it super hard to react to even though it's 21 frames for TP and 2L. And here you can always do TP 5L to beat low parry mash or just throw, and same with the 2M, you can do 5M if they're mashing low parry. And you can make sure you're doing all of this right by setting the bot to block all and reversals on block to back jump and having the only move that actually hits be the mix-up move. Now from 2L comboing is easy as well as continuing pressure if you have another handshake tag. The interesting part comes from the 2M side because this 2M is so far 5H whiffs on blockers and 2M TP 5L is just too slow. So what we do is 2M, S1, immediate S2, 5L, 5M. This will true block string, on block, and full convert on hit, giving us enough time to know by the 5M if we've hit and want to continue comboing or if we're on block and want to play it from there. The great thing about the setup is that it also works in the corner regardless of sandwich and even lets no TP overhead connect. Also works when Ekko isn't all the way up. And other than on 5M, handles push block extremely well. I haven't seen anything as solid as this yet, so for now I'm going to call it the shmezzy until you guys break it or show me the real inventor.